Did I not have my thing on? Did I have my camera on for that? Yeah, I'm a professional. Here, at least you can see part of it. Oh, I see what I did there. There's this little button I have to press. It's just this little button I have to press. There. I'm glad I didn't do anything almost not terribly embarrassing. So it's Janelle's real birthday today. Not a drill. This is not a drill. Guys, have you noticed in the streams? It's just been happening. I don't know. I don't know why, but the past couple streams, somebody random would keep saying hi to Kelly like twice or three times. So that so that's what I've been doing. Yesterday out of nowhere, I was just like, "Hey, Kelly." And this morning, "Hey, Kelly," but she didn't answer me yet because she doesn't know. But she'll figure it out. Maybe before she hears me say what I just said. Okay. I just think it's funny because she answers so so professionally. "Hello again, Missy," or whatever it is. Oh, you always hear me, Kelly. I know you do. Okay. Some exciting news for Carolyn today, just so you know. Every single stream, she says hi to the lurkers. Every single stream she does. And I think two people, Carolyn, two lurkers went in the comments today and said hi to Carolyn. Yeah. Yeah, they did. That was so nice, guys. Spade just wants vibe checks. Everybody vibe. Uh, okay, because I turned it off. Boom. Hey, hey. So we got some Ohio today. We got some Texas today. What we have is like bonus clips of Fleischer, so I couldn't get them all because his dockets were too long. So I have some there. And we have some that Florida guy today. We're we're gonna go down to Florida and this is gonna make us all feel better about our lives. We just are. And it's just like a little compilation clip. A compilation clip of it's not one thing, it's a whole bunch of things. Hiya, Mark. Oh, guys, I someone in my comments said, "Who's Colin?" And that's just unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. That's not acceptable. And okay, okay, you don't want to paste. I shall make you paste. Almost all of you have been there a million times, but in case you haven't, go. Go to Colin, subscribe, like, join, whatever you got to do. Wrong one. I can't get this. There we go. So, Carolyn, thank you for thanking Colin for me for plugging our day today with him. I don't think it's going to be long. It's just going to be fun. I had a great day off. It was my niece's birthday. So we went to her house and played games, and I beat all those kids down, all of them, like they were redheaded stepchilds. I beat them all, and we had wings. So how much better could it get? Happy birthday, Janelle. Hi, Kelly. Okay, let's get started. Let's go right to Florida. Let's just go right. That's no foreplay. We're going right into the crazy.
Mr. Barrett, do you wish to be considered for appointment to council?
They told me I'm released, man, that booking or up there when I first came in because it was all false charges and they said I was good to go.
Yeah, this courtroom has
I
a
don't know who
few.
told you that, but that's
Okay.
not what I have.
Shh, wait. This courtroom has a few hiccups like that, like 5 or 6 maybe along the way. I don't know. I didn't count them.
That's what they told me.
So
They said it was just all bad legal. It was all corrupt police. It was like bad.
that much
It
I
was
don't
just like
know.
Grand Theft
Well,
Auto
right
police
now,
or whatever. Man.
hang on. Right now, what I'm showing you is you're not released. So, do you want an attorney to represent you?
They just said I was good to go, man. And they get me out of here, man. Thank you.
Do you want an attorney to represent you?
What were you gonna say?
Do you want an attorney to represent you? Okay.
There's nothing to be represented.
Well, right now you're here on 24 MM 29621. It's resisting, obstructing an officer without violence. Bond's currently set at $500.
Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong, man. Like it was all
That's
false
probably the most
charges.
important time to have an attorney. Then,
It was just all.
do you want one?
It was just all
Do you want
police.
Do you
man.
want a public defender?
Like I don't really need one.
He declines counsel.
I don't need one.
Recommendation.
$500.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and keep the bond set because you do have some priors at $500. Your next court date's June 17th.
I don't need a public defender, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you,
Next
man.
court date's
Thank you.
June 17th, 9 a.m. Next up, Ryan Batchelor.
Relying on the second DCA case that I don't think this court necessarily.
Your Honor, I have two. I have a lawn service and I have a detailing service. This incident all happened at my workplace, and I know for a fact that it's not what it's all about a jail blaster for one, and I that's all I'm gonna say. It's just a jail blaster kind of hit gun. And it's kind of blown out of proportion.
Once again, Judge, I'd advise him not to talk about the facts of the case being recorded. You're under oath, not in your best interest, sir.
I got an allegation you threatened somebody with a rifle. Got another allegation that you knocked a woman down from behind. Then you fought with the officers when they were making the arrest. So on the new cases, I'm going to address those first. You are entitled to bonds on those. So on 24 CF 29653, I'm going to set bond on each of those counts at $5,000. On 24 CF 28505, I'll set bond 15,000 count 1, 15,000 count 2. The previous conditions on the warrant remain. As to 24 CF 29138, I'll keep the bond at 5,000. Previous conditions. Your court dates for all of these cases are June 18th at 8 a.m. in front of Judge Ingram. However, you are out on release on 23 CF 14488, 23 CF 28389. Based upon the authority that I have in from Chapter 903 of the Florida statutes, as well as 269 Southern Third.
I'm meeting Lori sometime soon for dinner. Yes.
639, a 5th District Court of Appeal case, 2019. The first appearance judge does have discretion based upon new law offenses. I'm going to exercise that. So as to those two cases, 23 CF 14488, 23 CF 28389, I'm going to revoke the bond of both of those cases and set them at none. Good luck, sir.
So what do I have to do now?
You can get a hearing for your trial judge. Right now, you're not getting out of jail. Good luck. Robert Stubble.
Y'all full of shit, bro. I ain't do nothing.
Take him out of here. Take him out.
I didn't
He's
do
out.
nothing, bro. I ain't do
Take him out.
bro. I don't care nothing about that, bro. I said what I said, bro. I ain't doing
Potty
nothing,
mouth. Man.
Does she qualify?
My apologies, Your Honor. Yes, she does.
Or
Okay,
a
you do
mental
qualify for appointment
institution.
to counsel. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you at this time. I have you here starting with 24 CF 29661. You are as follows. Counts 1 and 2 are driving under the influence causing property damage. Bonds currently at $500 each. Count 3 is giving false name or identification to the law enforcement officer, $500 bond currently. Count 4, driving under the influence, $1,000. Count 5 is refusing to submit to a breath, urine, or blood test, $500. Count 6 and 7 are 2 counts of possession of fentanyl, $2,500 each currently. Counts 8 and 9, possession of drug paraphernalia, $500 each. Count 10 is driving a license suspended as a felony because of priors, Bond's currently $2,500. I will note you're out on release on 23 CF 28173, which is possession of fentanyl and possession of drug paraphernalia. State.
As to the case ending in 661, the states can request basically the schedule amounts that are indicated on the docket, with the exception of, I don't know if there's a refusal for the breath in count 5.
Well, she did refuse urine, so it's there.
This year the prior is the question. I guess.
Okay.
And I'm gonna double check that, but I can't, so far I haven't been able to find out.
Okay.
What she did.
And obviously, you can't have the 2 fentanyls. That's 1.
Yeah, it's 1. That's absolutely correct.
Okay. Defense, and again.
Judge, I don't have a PTR on this young lady. I don't know if there's a prior refusal or not. I'd ask the court to consider scheduled bond amounts.
Okay. And do you wish to be heard as far as the revocation?
Always oppose that, Judge.
Yes,
No
sir.
offense intended.
Okay, so Ms. Vergara, as to counts 1 and 2, I'm going to keep the bonds at $500. Count 3 will be $500. Count 4 is going to be $1,000. Count 5, I'm going to give you an ROR. I find no probable cause. Count 6 will be $2,500. Count 7, I'm going to give you an ROR, no probable cause. Counts 8 and 9, possession of drug paraphernalia, $500 each. Count 10 will be $2,500. However,
Like Dumbledore.
you were out on release on 23 CF 28173 under the authority that I have, Chapter 903, as well as Rodriguez v. State, 269 Southern 3rd, 639. I do have discretion. I'm going to exercise it at this time. I'm going to revoke the bond in that case and set it at none. Good luck.
I want to make sure I understand. You said you're going to revoke.
The bond you were out on, your release, I'm revoking that, setting it none.
Sir, can I explain though? I'm still going to, I haven't been, I'm not convicted of anything. I'm going to court for it and I haven't missed it. I haven't missed any court dates at all, sir.
You're out on bond. Condition is no new law violations. I found probable cause. I have the authority under the statute as well as the case law. I'm exercising that. You're not going to be able to talk me out of it. You can get a bond hearing in front of your trial judge.
Yes, can I get that then?
Yep. Contact your trial attorney. Next court date on the new.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Take her out of here.
Go fuck yourself.
I have a question. I'm pregnant and I'm due June 3rd and my court date was supposed to be May 30th. And my mom has my kid and she's dying of cancer. So can I get
Well,
PTR or something?
Bingo,
today,
bingo,
no.
bingo,
James, is it Holzenbach?
bingo, bingo.
State, have you read this 923 and looked at the statute?
Let me take a quick look here. What am I?
And here's the issue. A weapon needs to be concealed under the statute. Firearm doesn't, or ammo, but a weapon, the prohibition in the statute is concealing. Does he qualify for counsel? Okay, you do, sir, you do qualify for appointment of counsel. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have you here on 24 CF 29482. It's possession of firearm, ammunition, or weapon by a convicted felon. Obviously, the allegation is the weapon portion.
I'm taking a look at the statute. I'm trying to, is your position is it doesn't?
Well, my position is when you read the statute.
It's a landscaping tool sold at Walmart.
Hang on.
That's, yeah. Let me take a look here.
What it says is, possession or control of any firearm, ammunition, or electric weapon or device, or to carry a concealed weapon.
Yeah.
So, right now, I got nothing on concealed.
That's what I thought the law was, sir.
Hang on. You ought not to be saying anything. Understand? Talk to your attorney. Remember my advice earlier? I didn't say it just to hear myself talk.
You're doing good.
Sorry.
This
I know what
judge is
statutes
brutal.
say, most of them, so.
Yes, he knows. He knows what the statutes say.
Not my first time up here.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
It's the second.
I guess what I'm really confused with, was, my confusion is, you can, there's a felon, but
I understand, but look at the statute. The weapon has to be concealed under the statute. It's not a
Does it?
firearm. It's not ammo. Those don't have to be concealed.
You have to put your weapons under a statue? Any statue?
yeah, I'm with you now. Yes, I understand what you're saying.
Judge, there's no reference in the 923
No, I know,
about
I
it
know.
being concealed.
Yep, I know. That's,
Okay.
I got it. I actually do read them.
I'm keeping
Yes,
myself
you
awake. Judge.
Yes, you do, Judge.
And I guess the problem I'm having is, I don't know. I asked for 24 hours, Your Honor, because I don't know whether or not, when they said we found possession, I don't know if it's a possession in or that was exposed or unexposed.
And let me ask, if I had found probable cause, what would you be asking for a bond?
$5,000.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. State, do you have any issue rolling this to tomorrow? Issue is he's on no bond. He was set to come here yesterday, medical, couldn't come. Any issue, and my plan is, I'm gonna reserve on PC. I'm gonna set the bond at 5,000, reserve on PC until tomorrow. State, you good with that?
Absolutely, no problem at all.
Is that okay?
Defense?
No, can I talk to you for a second?
Yes, yes.
Right.
Judge, he needs a minute with him.
And you understand, defense, what I'm looking to do. I want to give him a bond so he can bond out. Tomorrow, maybe ROR, depending on what I find.
I hope it goes well, Cha. I hope it goes well.
Yes. Reserving on PC. I'm having a PC hearing tomorrow. Back unless he can.
Tell the judge this. Yeah, you're okay. You have the right to remain silent. I'm telling you to get up. That's all true. Judge, normally I don't allow my clients to go into the facts, but he wants to address the court on this issue in 1 or 2 sentences.
Okay. Sir, I fell off my bike coming down the bridge, and when I called 911 for help because I was hurt badly, they noticed that the object in discretion was hanging from my bicycle on the ground 20 feet away from me. Like it was never concealed at all.
Here's the deal.
That's enough.
What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna set bond at $5,000. Hang on, I'm gonna give you a bond. Right now, you're at none. The state's entitled, under the rules, to 24 hours to supplement the record to establish probable cause. Okay, they requested it, but under the rule, I have to give them 24 hours. You're held on no bond right now. I'm gonna give you a chance to bond out. I'm setting it at 5,000. If after tomorrow I still find no probable cause, then I'm gonna release you ROR. Understand?
Okay.
Rather than holding you no bond for another day, I'm setting bond, but I'm giving the state that opportunity, and I may lower it again from there tomorrow. So state, understand?
Oh, absolutely.
And obviously, it's gotta have some description if they're alleging concealment, what it is, and I'd like to find out a bit more about what the heck we have.
So there was Florida. I still haven't gotten through that whole day. I just haven't. I've gotten through 3/4 of that day. There's still more. I don't even know what's on there, but there's still more. I have to stop after every once in a while because I really, really edit the sound. Like it takes me an hour to edit that sound for this little clip. And the sound is so loud that I watch a bit and then I stop. But it's you know, these people in Florida, man. That Florida guy is a real thing. It's real. So now we're gonna go to the opposite end. We're gonna tone it back down. We're gonna watch a 19-year-old get chewed out, and then we'll go to Fleischer. It's coming. There he is.
You were ordered to complete neocap. May 15th, you were unsuccessfully discharged for trying to escape the facility. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Matthews?
All right, hold on. I want to show you what Microsoft gave me today. Oops. Yeah, I'm on. Okay, I'll just go here. Hi. There it is. There's what Microsoft gave me today. The squirrels are gone. Tomorrow it'll be something different. It just changed it a few minutes ago.
Hughes?
Thank you, Your Honor. This time, Mr. Reeves would, well, I guess, are we even here for like a probable cause?
No, it's just a
Yeah, it's
motion
an
to
intervention
terminate.
hearing at this point, so
What would you like to say in opposition to the motion to terminate?
well, Your Honor, we certainly do understand that Mr. Reeves has acted in a way not in accordance with what the court expected of him. However, he is a very young man, and we do hope that the court will consider an alternative to the neocap program for him.
Mr. Reeves, anything you'd like to say in regarding the termination of the plan?
Yes, Your Honor. Just want to apologize.
Me too.
I couldn't do it there.
Did you try to escape?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I'm going to find you violated the plan. And as a result, you stand convicted of 3 counts of aggravated possession of drugs, each felonies of the 5th degree, falsification of misdemeanor of the 1st degree, resisting arrest of misdemeanor of the 2nd degree, obstructing official business a misdemeanor of the 2nd degree. Mr. Matthews is to sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. We would ask that the court consider placing Mr. Reeves on community control. Again, understanding that he did violate the terms of his intervention plan. The environment at neocap was, I think, a bit of a shock to Mr. Reeves in that he was unable to communicate with anyone on the outside. That was very overwhelming and disturbing to him. Perhaps Mr. Reeves would be better served by residential treatment in a less
jail.
restrictive environment that would
Jail. Jail
permit
is
him to
good.
communicate with others and provide a better, more comfortable environment, I guess, for his recovery.
What do you have to say, Mr. Reeves?
I said I apologize. You were right. Called my bluff. I didn't make it through neocap, as you said I would.
What do you mean, call your bluff?
With court hearing last time, you said that I called my bluff, that I was lying to you, and that I was just saying what I wanted to say to you just to try to get out of what I put myself into. You were right. I just wanted to get out. Didn't want to be in jail no more. I thought neocap would be different. It wasn't what I thought it was. Honestly, I didn't want to be there. Couldn't talk to nobody. Couldn't see nobody.
Who is it you're dying to talk to?
My dad,
Right.
and girlfriend's kids. Cassandra's Philkins kids, as
What?
Cassandra's Philkins kids. Would like to know.
Where did you think you were gonna go once you busted out of neocap?
Prison, Your Honor.
Huh?
Prison.
So are you telling me that you tried to escape neocap so you could go to prison?
Well, I tried to escape neocap so I can be home for a little bit. I knew the end goal would probably be prison, but that moment in time,
Why are you so anxious to go to prison?
I'm not, Your Honor.
So you attempted to get out of there knowing that it would result in a prison sentence eventually.
Yes, sir.
I mean, how can you be that stupid?
I was absolutely that stupid.
Okay, so what is it you want to do with your life?
I want to get a job. I really haven't had a job. I mean, I'm 19. I really haven't had a job. I didn't finish school. I want to finish school. I want to get my GED.
How are you going to do that sucking up drugs all the time?
I can't.
You can't.
No, sir.
Okay, so how are you going to stop sucking up drugs all the time?
Stop putting myself in situations and around people that are doing it.
How are you going to do that?
Build a support system.
Which is going to consist of what?
My sister, my dad.
Why didn't you
Sponsor.
use that support system before when you picked up these charges initially?
It wasn't a good support system at the time. My dad was he's an alcoholic, so he was drinking and doing things that aren't responsible for me to be around.
Who?
My dad. He now just he has his own place. He's sober now, and he's going in the right steps to better his life, and he just wants me home.
He's sober now, guys.
So when you were here, we went round and round about your jail messages. Remember that? You told me some line of nonsense that I never believed. Okay. So I assume that you're telling me another line of nonsense because that's kind of what you do, right? So you want me to believe something you're saying so that you can get out, go live with your dad and build a support system, right? Is that what you're telling me?
No, sir, it's absolutely what I want.
Okay. Well,
And I'm not saying it's going to be easy because it's not.
I want to get on a plane and go to Vegas and win $10 million at the casino, but that ain't going to happen just because I want it, right?
No, sir.
So just because you want something doesn't mean you're going to get it.
Yes, sir.
You actually have to put in the work to accomplish what you want. The first step in putting in the work was going to neocap to get your mind right so that you could come out and do what you want to do. Because I think what you want to do, what you wanted to do is get out, talk with your running buddies and get high again. That's what you wanted, right?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So you're 19 and you made a conscious decision, what you're telling me, to end up in prison. I'm trying to figure out why somebody with no felonies
That's awesome.
Get 3 low-level felonies and want to go to prison. I'm trying to figure that out. Why is that?
There's really no good reason for it.
What?
There's really no good reason for that.
Okay, I know
You
there's
can.
no good reason, but you obviously made a conscious decision, so why did you do that?
Like you said, to be out and be around same people I was around doing the same things again.
All the while knowing that you're not clever enough to escape detection for any length of time, right?
Yes, sir.
So you made that decision knowing that you would go to prison.
Yes, sir.
What do you think prison is?
Not a good place to be. I know that.
How do you know that? You ever talked to anybody that's been to prison?
Every day.
Huh?
Every day.
Every day. Who have you talked to? Who's the last person you talked to about their experience in prison? You talking about being over here with all the knuckleheads? Is that what you're talking about?
No, sir.
No. Well, then who? Who have you talked to that's been to prison?
People just in this jail. Like,
That's what I
stories that
said.
I've heard.
That's what when I said all the knuckleheads, I mean the guys like you over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who was the last person you talked to that's been to prison?
Keith.
All right. Speak up. I can't hear you.
Keith.
Keith who?
I think Dorth or Keith. I don't know his last name. Right?
What did he
Richards.
tell you about being in prison?
That it's better than being in jail.
Better than being in jail. How so?
Said you get tattoos down there.
You got to speak
Said
up.
you can get tattoos down there. You smoke. Just do whatever you want. You can go outside, walk the yard all day, work out. Tablets, phones.
The judge gets better, way better. Just wait.
Cheaper. Commissary is cheaper.
So it's just more of like a resort compared to this place. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Compared to your freedom, no, sir.
What?
Compared to your freedom, no, sir.
What's going to be the consequence of what you did at neocap besides this case? Do you have any idea?
Besides prison? Is that what you're asking, sir?
Besides this case, are you going to be charged with an offense down there?
Possibly, yes, sir.
What?
Attempted escape.
Okay.
The neocap told me that they weren't charging me, they were just terminating me, but they said that they can't speak on behalf of the probation in Lake County. But
Well,
then
the probation in Lake County's got nothing to do with it. Do you think Ms. Knaus is directing what's going to happen in Trumbull?
No, sir.
Do you think I'm directing what happens in Trumbull?
No, sir.
Okay. So that's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, yes, sir.
The problem with you is you're kind of detached from reality. I don't know what goes on in your mind. I had a little bit of taste of it at sentencing with all this bullshit you were giving me about these jail messages, okay? But I don't know if you realize the precarious situation you're in. Because you keep listening to idiots over here who tell you, prison's better than this place because you get more freedom. Your problem is you listen to the wrong people. Because all you care about, and all you've cared about from the start of this thing, and for however many years, all you care about is running around getting high and not considering what the consequences are. And now you ran headlong into reality. it ain't pretty. So I'm not going to sentence you today. We're coming back here.
Sarah, I have to tell you that that is the exact song that went into my head when I first saw this. Right away. It was instant.
And I don't know what it's going to take for you to wise up, but you better figure out who you're talking to, the information you're getting, and what at 19 you want your life to look like. Okay? Because listen, I don't know what's going to happen in Trumbull County. Okay? But now you've got a felony here. You may have another felony there. And if you go to prison here, and you may very well go to prison here, okay, then every other felony you commit, you're going to automatically go to prison. So you figure out if that's what you want. And you figure out if you want to start acting like an adult or a 13-year-old kid in juvenile court. You figure that out. And perhaps you should stop listening to those big dummies over there. Maybe listen to Mr. Matthews. Maybe Miss Knaus. You certainly don't listen to me. And I don't care if you listen to me. It doesn't matter to me. But there are people, you talk about a support system. You don't want a support system. You don't want that. You just want people to have a good time with, like you're 13, 14 years old. That's all you want. Okay? If you want a support system, it's been sitting alongside you. This is one of the goddamn stupidest cases I've ever had.
This is one of the goddamn stupidest cases I've ever had.
Willing to throw their life away for I don't know what. So, Jim, go get another date. From Maria. And in the meantime, we'll see if you wise up at all. All right.
He, in fact, does not wise up at all. Not even a little bit. Oh, well, that was a good one. That was a good bring down from the Florida guy. That Florida guy. When I say that Florida guy, I mean all of it, all of them. The pregnant girl who just kept taking off our bingo cards, all of them. I like him. I like that judge. Like I don't show them because why would I? But there are plenty of people that come in front of him that he doesn't say boo to. Like he's like, "What's your case? What do you want to do?" Okay, boo. Most of the people he tries to talk to, but the longer he talks to you, the more he cares. Like the more he's trying to get get you to change a little bit. Hi, Terry. Aw, darn kids. So now we're gonna go. So I have bonus from Tuesday. And I said, "Hi, Fletcher." I went like this. You didn't see me go, "Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly." Um, so we're gonna see the real tall guy we saw on Tuesday. He went away. I told you I was gonna play the rest of him. Um, and I will. It's nothing big. It's not anything earth shattering. All right. Judge Fleischer. Our chat is so good sometimes. You know that.
You speak English?
Yes, sir.
He speaks English. So
I
your
don't.
case is super old. I've now given you a lawyer. You have 2 weeks to make a decision what you're going to do with this case. In 2 weeks, you'll be back. You either accept a plea bargain from the state or I'll set your case for trial and you will get a quick trial set. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Go from there. See you then. Thanks, Shandi.
Just have a seat real quick. I'll talk to you, okay?
Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Luis, el doctor. Mucho gusto. Ahí cerca. Solo que después le contesta con sí, señor, y no sé. Okay, yes, sir. ¿Qué preguntas?
All right. Good morning, Mr. Lopez.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. First offense. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You were facing a year in.
I think they're conjoined. They're conjoined twins. That's what they're conjoined twins. That's why they both come out at once. Vince went the same way.
Jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you, Lopez, 3 days in jail with credit for the 7 days that you've done. You're giving up the right to a trial, and this applies to you as well, sir. Both of you guys are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not citizens, you're possible immigration consequence. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never come back and change this, challenge this. It's over today. It's over forever. Now, Mr. Lopez, this is a DWI. What you're doing today will not happen again. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. If you were not smart enough to consider how to get home on a night of drinking, I will put you over my knee and I will spank you with 90 days in jail, just like a little child. Now, I'm going to suspend your license to drive for a year. Do not drive until you get a license. And this is Mr. Wyrick. Mr. Wyrick, you were charged with resisting arrest. You've been given an offer of 3 days in jail with credit for the 9 days that you've done. This is also a Class A misdemeanor. You're facing a year in jail. This will go on your record. It will be there forever. If you pick up any more cases, you will be also facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. You understand? How do you plead to the offense, sir?
I think guilty.
Okay, sir. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I will find both of you guilty. I will follow the agreement, roll your court costs so you won't owe anything, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Matt. Ready? Okay. Coming up, Mr. Henry. So is it the interference is going to be dismissed?
Yes.
Okay. You've worked out a plea bargain agreement, Mr. Henry. On both of your cases, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're also charged with interference with the emergency request for assistance. The plea bargain agreement is that they're going to dismiss the interference in exchange for your plea on the assault.
That's him. That's the one we saw on Tuesday. We saw the first part.
What you must understand is this comes with an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that if you ever pick up another one of these assaults, no matter even just grabbing someone's arm and hurting them, you will be facing a third-degree felony, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. Even grabbing someone's arm, slightly pressured where it hurts, you're looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. Yes. Yeah. On an affirmative finding, even on a deferred, even if you successfully complete the deferred, if you ever pick up another assault, you'll be facing some serious time in prison. I would be very careful. You can also never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this as well. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, There are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you were stuck with this forever. Now, you want to do a deferred on this thing. Am I right? Understand that with this deferred, there are timing requirements. You cannot do what you were doing while you're on bond here on this deferred. If you do, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. You'll be looking at an entire year in custody if you violate this. Do you understand? The plea bargain agreement is you must do the BIP class. I don't know if 6 months is enough. If you can get it done in 6 months, great. You know, I'll make this deal even sweeter for you, Mr. Henry. If you can finish this thing quick, I will take you off quick.
Pizza.
If you get it done.
Pizza.
I mean, because this thing is 18 weeks, right? What is that? 3, 6, 9, 12.
Think about it. Just hear me out for a second. Hear me out. If you don't pick up any cases for a year, you get a free iPhone. If you don't pick up any cases for a year, you get 1 free Starbucks a week. It costs a lot of money to keep them in jail. A lot of money. And then here's how we get around paying for it. All right. We put them on probation and charge them an extra $50 a week for monitoring fees. And then that pays for the iPhone or the Starbucks. People will stay out of jail if they get a free grande latte, cappuccino, mocha, oat milk with a double swirl of caramel. That's a real thing. Totally.
It's at least 5 months, right? If you get it done and you start now, if you're already registered, I will give him credit for the registration that he's in now. I'll give you credit for everything that you've done now to help you out. You don't have to redo everything. If you get it done quick, I'll take you off of this quick. The minute you get done with this anger management class, I'll take you off your probation. So if you get it done within the next 4.5 months, I'll take you off in 4.5 months.
The class once a week, can't go twice a week.
I've heard different things. I've heard from most people that you can only do it once a week, but I've also heard some people are able to do it twice a week. I don't know.
It's like a large provider listing. It's like 10 pages long. You'll just have to call them and see which one works best for your schedule. So
If you can do it and do it twice a week, that means you can be done in,
Guys, always do it twice a week. Never do it once a week. Always.
9 weeks.
Twice.
What is that? You can be done literally in 3.5 months. I'll take you off the minute you get done. Understand though, that if you don't get this thing done, I'll issue a warrant for your arrest. You cannot play the same game that you've been done while you're on bond. It's just not going to go well. Okay. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? You still want to do this, right? Okay. Because understand that, the other thing is no drugs, no alcohol, no harassing, threatening, or abusive contact with Precious Williams. This thing is going to trail you forever. You have to be careful because if you ever get into this kind of squabble with someone else, you're looking at some serious.
Yeah, you should taste my coffee. I don't buy those coffees because I don't like drinking water. When I want coffee, I want my coffee that I make. And, that it's good. It tastes like coffee. It doesn't taste like dessert unless, I put sugar in that day, but it doesn't taste like dessert. It tastes like coffee. Coffee's supposed to taste like coffee. I get offended when they call those Ribbon Crunch, which is more chocolate and whipped cream than anything else, coffee. That's not coffee. Like Dirty Harry would drink my coffee and say, yum.
Have you ever been to have you been to the penitentiary before?
I'm in state jail.
Okay. What do you do for a living now? You working?
I mean, yes, but no, I'm not clocking in on the clock. Like helping my friend move, like he got a moving company, and I'll go and help out. So I'm doing something, I'm doing that, but actually clocking in, I'm not doing that.
I want you to have a full-time job. I want you to work. I think that that's the most important thing, especially with the kid you got. That kid, the kid doesn't eat part-time, needs food full-time. It needs clothes full-time, not part-time basis, man. When you got a kid, your life's not about you anymore. It's your kid. That's the most important thing that's in your life, because they ain't got food, they ain't got clothes. What? They can't fend for themselves. That's you. You must have a full-time job as well. Okay. All right, Mr. Henry, I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you can get this done early. I'm telling you, you get it done early, I'll take you off early. Okay, and reduce his fees to the minimum, please. Okay. No, he's not allowed to. No, I mean, now as part of this agreement, you cannot have any more guns. You understand? Huh?
You've been anyway with a previous evading.
Was that a felony conviction?
Yeah, so I made it on 2011. I made it again.
Dude, you're killing yourself, man. Really, slowly. It's not, everybody in there, there's no self-control. They wig out, they do whatever the hell they want to do without thinking.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It was all from Victoria. Victoria was the whole force behind this thing. She moved him out, and I'm positive Melissa helped, because they're a team. In my head, they're a team, and they do everything together. But Victoria did this. Victoria was like, "Hey, Judge, you know how Victoria is. She's awesome." So yeah, I'm gonna have Judge Fleischer on at 12:30 Central Standard Time, which is in exactly. I'm gonna click a button and like everybody should do. I'm just gonna click this little button right here and it'll tell me how long I have. And I have exactly wrong button. Okay, so if you guys have issues clicking a button, it's okay, guys. It's okay. Just roll with it. I have exactly, well, I don't know. It just says 7 hours. So I don't know how many minutes are involved in that scenario. 2. 7 hours and 2 minutes, I think. I don't know now. I'm going to wait 2 minutes to see if it bumps down to 6 hours in, oh, wait, no, 7.5 hours, 7.5. Yeah, YouTube did me dirty. It is 7.5 hours and 2 minutes. Man, I better get some work done. I don't have anything ready. Just kidding. Been working on some stuff.
Of the consequence. And sometimes you ain't got but a nanosecond to think. If I do this, what the hell's going to happen to me? If I say this, what's going to happen? Be better than that, man. All right. Good luck. Yeah, no weapons. Sure, of course. Yes. Yes. Yeah, let's do it now. Come on.
4 and 5, last name is Brown. Come on up, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Okay, Mr. Brown, you said, right? Good morning, Mr. Brown. All right, you're Jermaine Brown? Okay, Mr. Brown, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Holy moly, Mr. Brown. Oof. So you're now on bond for 2 felonies, and now you picked up another 2 cases? Holy moly.
Yes.
Okay, you're also charged with evading arrest or detention. All right, please.
Yes, Your Honor, on 5/14, excuse me, on May 14, 2024, officers responded to a shoplifting at the fossil store located at 5085 Westheimer Road, Harris County, Texas. Complainant Alicia Cooper stated defendant purchased a wallet and asked about a service which required her to go to the back of the store. Upon returning to the counter, the defendant was gone. Complainant reviewed surveillance footage, which showed the defendant putting on a necklace and placing other jewelry items in his pockets, leave the store without paying for the items. Complainant provided description to the officers. Officers observed the defendant in the mall and ordered him to stop. The defendant sped up his pace and started to run when officers pursued him. The defendant ran out of the loading docks, through 2 garages, and out to the streets while officers chased him in uniform, ordering him to stop. The defendant was eventually caught approximately half a mile away. Officers recovered a necklace and 3 bracelets from the defendant's pockets and 1 necklace off the defendant's neck that was taken from Fossil Store, totaling a total amount of $340. Pending felony tampering government records and pending felony false statement obtained through credit, $30,150.
So what happened on the felony tampering case?
I believe those cases are yet pending. It's still back on the 19th.
I want to know how dangerous this dude is.
Not to worry, Carrie. The trivia questions are about law. And there's only a few. That's only a tiny little portion. I'll explain after this live what's going to happen.
August 19th, that case is reset for August. So Leos were dispatched to a forgery in progress. The officers met with the complainant who stated the defendant attempted to use a fake ID to get a Kia vehicle from a dealership. The defendant was filling out paperwork to purchase the vehicle. Complainant asked the defendant for a social security card, and the defendant said he would have to go to LA to get his card. First red flag for complainant. Complainant asked for insurance. Defendant gave him insurance, but complainant verified later the defendant left with the vehicle. After verifying, complainant stated defendant was not the policyholder and that someone else was. Next day, defendant sent picture of social security card. Complainant was suspicious of the photo. Complainant began tracking the vehicle. Complainant was next door at other dealership. Second red flag. Complainant looked at a copy of the driver's license, which only had 9 digits instead of 20 of the audit number. Complainant sent picture to officers.
I think we're good. I think we're good. You know, Mr. Brown, what do you do for a living?
Homeless at the moment.
Sells burritos.
How old are you?
24.
Why are you homeless at 24?
Came out here, had a job lined up, and the job fell through. Also, my apartment fell through, and I was living in my car at the moment, and I was strapped at the moment.
Where mom and dad?
Back in Louisiana.
Why aren't you back at Louisiana?
He won't allow me to come back home after the felony charges.
The hole that you dig now, Mr. Brown, and the fact that you are branding yourself a thief time and again at 24 is going to hose you and come back to bite you in the scheisse 15 times over. How you are now and what you do with your life now is you are setting yourself up for the next 40 years. And if you act like this, and if you try to set yourself up like this, you will be just another person with a number on their back in prison with no prospects, no money, living this miserable. This life can be fantastic. It can be wonderful. Where you jet set to Paris, you go to Monte Carlo, you buy nice and expensive things, or this life can be a rotten, miserable journey where you're scrounging for food, doing stuff on the street that you never thought you would do just to earn $1, just to feed yourself. You're headed there now. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect the people of Harris County. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your situation is. I don't care who you are. But if you're going to endanger my public, I'm going to take you off the street in a heartbeat. And then I'm going to tell you now, you were lucky to get out now, to even have 2 felony cases, and now you got these 2 cases here. Something stupid like that.
Damn stupidest case I've ever seen.
I'm now going to keep you so close. You're going to think I've made a new career just to have you here. I'm putting a monitor on you so I know where you are at all times. And I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. Where is this, at the Galleria? Where was this?
Yes, Your Honor. The Galleria, West Timer.
You were not allowed to go to the Galleria whatsoever. Do you have an actual driver's license?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Then you are not allowed to drive. And I'm going to have you sign with me today an affidavit promising that you're not going to drive. I don't care what your situation is. You ain't got a license, no driving. If I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. I will give you a lawyer today, but I'm going to keep you on a very short leash. The other thing that you must understand is that you are on bond for 2 felony cases and you picked up 2 misdemeanors. It's very possible now that they revoke your bonds upstairs and they issue 2 felony warrants and double your bonds where they are now. At some point, you're going to get it. And if you don't, I'm going to have him monitored now, so you don't need to do it. So no driving, no alcohol, no drugs. We will randomly test him. No going to the Houston Gallery whatsoever. We'll put a GPS monitor on him so we know where he is at all times. Waive all the fees. 3 days, please. 3 days. I'm going to set you up with a lawyer now. They have services that are available if you need. All you have to do is ask. I will feel absolutely no sympathy or empathy for you if you pick up a new case, you endanger my public, or hurt anybody else. I don't give a rat's behind when you do anything like that. You understand? I repeatedly put people in jail. In my opinion, I probably have the highest jail count because I'm tougher than most felony judges. Do you mind reaching out to the man, please, for Mr. Brown? All right, so I'm going to have you come over here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. You will get the Victoria where I'm going to have you sign a reset, and then you'll get with pre-trial for your bond conditions. Don't fail me now. Where are you going to be living now?
My partner now.
Okay, it's time for you to get a job, a full-time job that's legitimate, and let's make that a bond condition as well. And I want to see him back here in 2 weeks. 2 weeks to see what he's done to get a job. Mr. Brown, you will get a full-time job, and I want to see what proof you've done it. In 2 weeks, I want you back here to show me what you've done to get a full-time job. If you've done nothing, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did you graduate from high school?
I did.
Good. All right, let's go. Make me proud. Your lawyer has not appeared for 2 days, so I'm going to roll your case tomorrow, and we're going to get you a different lawyer for tomorrow. And we're putting this baby to bed. Your case is from 2022. It's 2 years old. It's time to do something. I don't know why the lawyer's not here. I have no idea, but we'll just give you someone else new and we'll figure it out tomorrow. So just hang tight right over there. We'll have you sign a reset and then we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just hang tight.
Judge, we are not ready for anything on Iceberg.
Why?
Yeah, that's gonna be.
No.
All right. I think that's it.
Okay, guys, that's what we have today. The stream is over, and now I'm going to start talking. And if you don't want to hear me talk now, it's time to go. Bye. Have a good day. So today, in 7.5 hours, minus 11 minutes, we're going to have Judge Fleischer on, and hopefully a bunch of mods, please. And I have clips of Judge. We're not going to talk about any of his cases. We're not going to show any cases. But I do have clips. And when I made the clips, I just clipped Judge Fleischer and nothing else in the courtroom. So we just get to hear him, just him. And I do actually clip him. So no, that was a lie. When the Sav Sit came into the courtroom, Judge Fleischer's camera was off. It was just the Sav Sit. So we didn't see Judge at all while the Sav Sit was there. We just heard him. So I just took a picture of like the guy's bottom of his shirt and my logo a little bit. So that'll be in there. It's just clips of him. Then I also am going to read him a bunch of the comments that I got, not in chat here because it goes too fast. I went to his videos, mostly the first video. Nope, that's a lie. A lot of the videos. I do also show him my initial reaction to him, my very first video that I put out. Remember, it was like a preview about how I described him the very first time I saw him. That's going to play too. And then we're going to have some trivia for the whole chat. So just so you know, he's going to see the chat, I hope. He's going to be in the chat. He's going to see the chat, I hope. Yes, where we don't even see his face. My very first preview of him where I was just showing everybody just his voice. And I played that, like, I can't remember. I think it was like a 20-minute little clip. That's what I'm going to show. Just like, it's only like 3 minutes long. It was my first reaction to him. And then we're going to read some comments that everybody says about him. So it'll be fun. And then we're going to do some trivia. We're going to start with general trivia, 20 questions, general trivia, and then some law trivia. I'm going to try to get Judge Fleischer to be in chat so you guys can chat with him. He can talk to you. You can talk to him back. You can ask him questions. He can answer out loud. Please don't ask him about any of the cases, though, because he won't. We don't want to do any. Listen, the reason why I did it this way, instead of doing a straight interview or anything like that, is two reasons, maybe more. The first reason is I don't want to put him in a bad situation. I don't want him to ever accidentally say something that will come back and bite him in the ass later, or do something, or see something, or we say something, because sometimes we say stuff. Sometimes we say stuff we wish we wouldn't have said. So I didn't want it to be an interview where I'm asking him questions about court and cases and blah, blah, blah. Second, he's not coming for me or and the law. He's coming to see the vibers. He's coming for you guys. He's coming to see chat. He's coming to sit and relax and just experience the vibers. Just experience this little piece of life that we have right here, that we have every day. Wait, there's someone. Ah, it went so fast. Hi, distracted squirrel. Um, so yeah, you guys can talk about mayonnaise all you want on grilled cheese, but we're just gonna sit. We're just gonna have fun. And when we do the trivia, we're all gonna be involved in the trivia, except for me because I already know the answers. Um, I'm just gonna read the questions, and then all of you, chat, mods, Fleischer, you got 30 seconds to come up with one answer. One answer. And everybody's gonna get involved. And then and then we'll just chat and then we'll be done. We love bad influencers security. I love bad influencers. Stir that pot. Stir it. Stir it. Hi, sweetness. So yeah, we're just gonna relax and we're gonna have fun. It's not gonna be anything um, you know, uh, d- stressful or anything. We're just gonna vibe for a bit. He looks like he's someone who can vibe for a bit. Yes, yes. Security, you can show up, but if it gets bad, drop some theft fog. I really gonna have to buy me some theft fog. I've never knew that was a thing. Yes, sweetness, you can ask about a spanking. I don't know if he's gonna answer you. Donald, you have to wear the blue dress. You have to wear a blue dress. We're all wearing blue dresses, so you have to too. It was flowers. Carolyn pointed it out. They were like great big flowers. Or do you mean this one right here? This one doesn't look like it has anything. I think you're talking about the flowers on Friday. You know what a theft deterrent is? Nope, nope. Never mind. As long as you guys talk in chat, it'll be a blast. You know? Talk to him. Say words. Be yourself. Carolyn will be asleep, which is just rude. I bought I bought this really great shirt and they didn't have bow ties where I went. So I bought this bandana that I was going to make into a bow tie because I can do that. And I went to a birthday party today. I left it there by accident. So now my niece has a really great shirt that she will never wear because it's a man's shirt, and and the bandana that does not match the shirt. It's a way different color. Ask him how he feels about having groupies. You're going to be in chat. Boop, 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 boop. Just ask it out. Black dress? You have a little black dress? Donald, wear your little black dress. I will. I am going to ask him how he feels about it. Rebecca, I really am going to ask him how he feels about everybody knowing him now. Charlotte, I am never walking into a wedding store. How dare you? You give me a good divorce store, I'll be there. Oh, yeah, Your Honor, there's not gonna be any Your Honoring because Melissa and Victoria are actually mods, so they're his boss over this. They're gonna light him up, they really are. They are. But, yeah, I think it'll just be fun, I think it will. Don't work, quit. Quit your jobs. Listen, Kathy said quit my job, so I'm quitting my job, that's all you have to do. Now, ex-military, I don't know. I don't know if he was ex-military. I don't know. I didn't hear that. But I don't know. I didn't stalk him. I mean I went on his Facebook today to see if I could find that, but I didn't. I don't really know much about him. What's a clip? Clip on tie. That's what I need. Same. Oh wait, I don't work for myself. Yeah, I'm going to definitely be an adult. See, when I have to, I always tell myself to be an adult. Go potty first before my stream starts. It doesn't help. I need to end this stream now. Yes, quit your jobs. Just quit your jobs. Everybody's doing it. Only the cool people, are doing it. You don't want to be a nerd and work. Yeah. Yes. All right. So, yes. So if you go on my Discord, Billy Cat, um, Melissa and Victoria sent the cutest damn picture of them with the candy. Go on Discord and look at it. And then you can see Peanut. There's yeah, just go on Discord. There's a lot of fun stuff on Discord, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Every day, all day long, all night long, any time of the day or night, there's somebody in there doing something. When I get on my Discord, um, I want to say in the morning, but to me that means whenever I wake up. So it could be morning, evening, it could be at any time where because I sleep weirdly. There's like 100 and some messages that I miss. Like right now, I wasn't able to scroll up during this. Oh, sugar, I changed it. 147 new messages I have to go through yet, which I will. I will. You know, if you told me something between like 2 a.m. and now, I didn't read it yet because I've been working hard to get this together and to get tomorrow together. But you've got to check out Discord. Okay, distracted squirrel. Discord is just like a chat. It's just like a chat platform, like here where we can chat, but there's different rooms. Like, you can talk to people too. You can talk with your headset and microphone, or you can just chat with them, or you can play games with them. We have different rooms. One is for, animal pictures, one is for recipes, one is for crafts, one is for memes. Memes is my favorite room, just so you know. I love it. Eastern Standard Time is 1:30. Yeah, Discord is the after party. Yes, it's like this chat, but 100 times better. And you can check out the platypus painting that Carolyn put in Discord. And there's a real neat video clip about a Lamborghini I heard. Um, yes, different rooms like a strip club, Donald. That's exactly what I meant. You can show off your fur babies. And there's the link. No, it doesn't cost any money. It does not cost any money. It's free. It's free. Jamie from Scotland came. Hello, Jamie. Legal stirring the pot. Yeah, there is a little bit of cussing on Discord. So we could have a non-cussing room for it's not bad. It's not. Like when you play games it is, but not in the main chat. The main chat's fine for anybody. Anybody. Yeah, you don't need to download Discord either if you don't want to. You can just use it right in the app. Thank you, Darkest. But I mean, we don't even it's not like we talk about the videos and court in there. We talk about everything in there, anything in there, all of it. And court. And other channels that are doing really good. Yep, Fozzie has feet pictures. So you have to pay to join Discord now. All the money goes to Fozzie. Maybe we need to set up a Pearl Clutcher's room where cussing is forbidden. I think everybody will get kicked out, Carolyn. Tell you the truth. Cloud would have such a hard time. Cloud would not be able to sheriff that. I thought you were from Australia. I mean, I thought you were from Scotland. But you're from Australia. You can say hi to Carolyn. Do you know her? Have you seen her in real life? Did you guys bump into each other at the bar? Yeah, there's pictures of this too. I do that every time he tells me to do something, but he just doesn't see it. Oh, you can play poker. We were playing all kinds of games in there. I was listening. I wasn't playing. I was listening, but it was still felt like I was playing. I actually want to just stream our Discord half the time because it's so good. Oh, they taught Rebecca poker. Security kicked everybody out of the bar. That's just rude. I would never kick someone out of my bar. I think I've flagged. I know I flagged one person, two people. I remember them both now. I've flagged two people in my entire life. That's not responsible, but I've flagged. So what I do is when I attend bar, I don't just keep serving someone a drink until they're shit faced. I give them a drink, and then I give them a free food or I give them water. I do whatever I can to slow it down before I give them more. And then I just ignore them. If they're going too fast for me, if they're drinking faster than I feel they should be drinking, I just ignore them and they can wait for their drink until I feel it's okay. Because no one's going to get hurt because of me. All right, guys, time for the after party. I got to get ready for today. Yeah, it's true. Thank you so much for coming out today, guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you in a couple hours if you guys are around. Take care. Take care.